I don't know if this is true for Heroes up tilt, but I know for things like Greninja's up smash, since it sends straight up, it like super rarely will fake end screen. It's just like the amount that your DI impacts it is absolutely minuscule, so it like almost never fake end screens. And I'm wondering if that's true for Heroes up tilt as well. So maybe it's like, oh, I know this move never fake end screens, so therefore I'm like gonna pop off when it end screens.
On top of the fact that you have to remember there was a decent amount of rage, and on top of that, it was the only time it had come out, so it was fresh. It wasn't stale by any means. With that said, though,
we're talking about the previous game. While we have another game here, Louis Money, however you want to call him, versus Shangrai, and this is Palu versus Fox. I mean, Luis is a Fox player too, so always like to see when he plays against Foxes. I think L Money, that's got to be Louis Money. So he is on the Palu while we have a Fox on the other side. It's going to be interesting to see if they can sort of exploit holes in Palu's defense, or if Luis is going to be so aware of them because he plays the character on the other side.
Definitely one of those moments where it's like Luis, by all means, should have the knowledge here, right? Like nothing here should be coming as a surprise. And because of that, it's going to come down to just the raw skill of how good are you at the matchup. And Luis is saying, I'm pretty familiar. And especially Fox, like, I mean, against Palu, like Palu can make recovering as Fox so miserable.
Yeah.
Don't even get me started about the ledge traps, too.
Oh, yeah, the ledge traps are crazy. I mean, the up smash is just such a brutal thing because normally as Fox, when people are covering the ledge, they can't cover high. But Palu's up smash is just like, oh, what if I covered everything?
Yeah, I was like, let me force you to jump with Explosive Flame. And then now that you have the side B or decide to up B, I can throw out up smash or throw out like forward tilt or down tilt once you're in the corner. Or do that. Yep. We both knew that was going to happen. It was like, you got quite a bit of time.
It's just a clinical efficiency sort of thing. Oh, man. This is reminding me of last main stage, Luis played against Light.
Light, I never forget, because didn't Light say, I'm just better than you?
You ain't no Nairo is what he said. Yup. Oh, man.
Legendary.
But it was game 5. Like, come on, man. You can't be saying that after a game 5. But nice up smash from Shangrai, and then Luis is gonna fall to that one, but at the same time, this is just, it's looking, he's just going for those down airs over and over again. It's so little risk, but actually this time Shangrai able to get a big punish.
Okay.
Oh, the turnarounds?
Yeah. Has to make sure that the hitbox comes out early enough that Luis can't just mash Nair out. So very smart to go ahead and turn those up tilts around. But even with that said, still quite a bit of room to make up for here. I feel like Luis was playing a little bit as if he already won. And now because of that, Shangrai is able to go ahead and clip a little bit more into potentially making the comeback happen. But at this point, I think Luis has the damage done. That, like, if he just starts throwing out back airs, eventually the game will be over.
Yeah, and the kill condition for Fox is a little bit less simple than Palu in this matchup, especially in this at these percents. Because Fox, normally needing to hit those landing nairs, needing to hit some big confirm, or catch them slipping with like a high, like a off the corner back air, or up air also does the job. But like, it's not something where Fox is ever going to be able to get like a super early kill on Palu. Whereas Palu, they have down air, they have like a far back air in the corner. It's a lot simpler to just find that one hit when your opponent is at very high percent.
It's painful because Palu has good hitboxes and meaty ones as well. So it means that, like, if she is just fishing for a stray, she has a much significantly easier time finding it than Fox does. And Fox, in this matchup, and in a lot of matchups especially, tends to have to combat staling pretty often.
Yeah. They both died in the same exact spot. I think that's what production was just highlighting. They both died to an up air in exactly the same spot.
Hey, what can I say? X marks the spot. Yeah, that's it.
But yeah, combating staling is definitely a difficult thing for Fox to do when, your back air is so useful as a shield pressure tool, so useful as a counter to jump, so useful like just as like a base neutral option. And I think one of the best things that like good Foxes utilize is like not overusing their back air. Like using their back air when they need to so they can actually kill with it. And it's not a fake kill move, like a lot of Fox players like to say.
Which, even at this point, I think one of the toughest things about this matchup is that as the Fox player, you have to be able to condition the Palu into shield. And
Sure.
so right now, I don't think Shangrai has successfully done that. I feel like it's once you have Palu and shield that you're able to say, all right, I'm going to start throwing out these back airs. I'm going to start mixing up my timings, dashing at you, and then dashing away to bait a spot dodge or a grab, and then punishing you for it with either a back air or an up smash. And I don't know that Shangrai has really found that success, but right now, decent success with the ledge trapping here. I like the dash attack, and I love that bait. I thought he was going to bait. I thought he was going to go for the up air afterward, but he actually goes for the back air because why not? You're in the corner. It's the most optimal thing to go for.
Yeah, and Luis clearly thought he was going for the up air too because he gave him the air dodge, and now Shangrai is in advantage, but at the same time, disadvantage in the stock is the yeet is going to steal that stock away, and now we're even. Shangrai, how is he going to use the invulnerability? Just gets a couple lasers, but keeps stage position. So always interesting to see how players both use and deal with their opponent's invulnerability.
Yes. It's extremely important, especially in scenarios like this where the percents are both low on the side of both people. You know the first person to really get that opening is going to get a conversion to like usually like at least 40%, if not more. And starting from there is where like the match can really feel like it begins. But if you're the first person to push there, it really feels like every hit you get after that is building that much more towards your lead. So
yeah, absolutely. I mean, both these characters are you know, they're good characters. That means they have a 0 to 40. Like every good character in this game has at least a minimum of 0 to 40. So right now, barely avoiding that auto reticle, but the ledge trap continues. Luis goes for the up air. Good drift for Shangrai. Now, how is he going to get out of the corner? Just dashes out, and Shangrai is looking for this landing there, perhaps trying to get a confirm into the up smash, but hold the lasers. And eventually though, Luis finds this back air. The down tilt.
There we go. Gave him a taste of his own medicine
Exactly.
with that one. Letting him know, hey, anything you can do, I can do better. And secures himself a lead. Luis now looking pretty dang good in terms of being able to extend this further. One falling forward air, maybe falling back air to convert into like either a dash attack or a grab, or even a string of nairs can really lead to a lot. So we're going to see if Shangrai can go ahead and close this stock out before Luis gets a little bit too much going.
Yeah, Luis already got a couple of hits going, and Shangrai is just hunting around the shield, but Luis is like, all right, you know, I'm in shield, there's nothing you can do to me. And the up air almost kills off the top so early. Got to be careful as Fox and empty lands. Oh, man. When you get empty landed on the platform, it's always like, oh, man, the guy's in my head.
Ah, dang, doesn't have the reaction / either the tech to really get the dash back, get the up smash, but manages to find it anyway. But at this point, 92, you're Fox, you're probably gone there. Yeah, no way, you're just light, man. Well, you're not light, but you're light as in the weight. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know, like.
Yeah.
It's tough.
But even light ain't getting out of that one.
Yeah, that's facts. That's facts. No DI in the world is gonna be able to save you from getting out of that situation. You are just, you're just gone. Nice. You're just gone. And bait it out.
And then it's like, all right, you got those, I got those too. And yeah, the jab check, not falling for it.